hey, how's it going, everybody? And I'm back for kind of an unusual video today. And, yep, I'm drinking Oktoberfest. That is what premiered Season 2 of the Brew Review last year. By the way, Season 3 will be starting this coming week, so stay tuned to that. But anyway, really what I'm here for tonight is I'm doing, I guess, my first ever movie review. I know GMC is more likely to do that kind of stuff, but yeah, this is kind of one of them sequel things, you know? Where, you know, you have an original movie that's, like, real good, and years later they come out with a sequel, and it just fucking sucks most of the time, you know? Many exceptions to the rule, you know, like Terminator 2, and, in my opinion, American Pie and American Wedding. American Pie 2 and American Wedding, I mean. But what I'm here to talk about is Dumb and Dumber. Yes. Jim Carrey, Jeff Daniels, they are back again 20 years later. Yup. Well, I guess a few years ago they came out with Dumb and Dumber-er, which I'm going to reference back to American Pie again. They kind of pulled an American Pie and used different actors, I guess. So it wasn't really Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels in that movie, but I really can't judge that prequel, I guess you call it, because I never actually really seen it. But most people are saying, you know, oh, it sucked a lot worse. It should have been the original two characters. Well, basically what I'm going to talk about is the new Dumb and Dumber, Dumb and Dumber 2. It just hit theaters, I believe, this past Friday, as I'm taping this. And first two nights, I believe it brought in like $38 million at the box office. And yeah, definitely well worth the price of admission at the theater. But yeah, this weekend I went down to West Virginia, and we, me and my girlfriend's daughter and her boyfriend, we went to the theater in Moorfield to go see it. So yeah, it's almost like they kind of had a different plot to it, totally different than the original. It wasn't like The Hangover 2 where you could like totally predict everything, even though they were in a different country. So basically the whole premise of this one, instead of going to Aspen to deliver a briefcase, the whole premise of this one was to reunite with Harry's long-lost daughter. And I'm not going to give really too much of it away, you know, if you want to see it, which, yeah, I do recommend it. Fucking hilarious. And they did have a lot of references. Well, I can't talk. They had a lot of references to this original here. And what was good about it is they really didn't beat a dead horse, you know. They really didn't dwell on the old references. They just kind of like, it was kind of perfect how they did it, you know. But it had just like a lot of new laughs to it and everything. Damn, that tastes good. Billy in 4C. Wow, he played a pretty good part in the beginning this time. It was even funnier than the original Billy in 4C. You know, with the, you know, whenever the bird's head fell off and they sold it to the blind kid. You sold my dead bird to a blind kid? He didn't even have a head. Well, I'd say this Billy in 4C part was a lot funnier than that. But yeah, the whole movie was almost as good as the original. I mean, I can't really say that about a lot of other comedies that had like sequels following up to them. But I thought it was funny as hell how this one beginning. I just made up a word. I just thought it was funny that it was like a 20-year prank that Lloyd played on Harry, and he fucking fell for it. But that's just... Yeah, Dumb and Dumber 2. I highly, highly recommend it. Fuck the critics. Fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Go out and see it. Watch the Brew Review. There I've said my piece. See you later.